Hello, can you hear me? So I decided to try out streaming Rimworld here. I had this idea for a version of it where the favorite colonist of the chat gets voted on. So that's the idea here, and I'm gonna try to make everything I can random. I picked a random scenario here. I have a lot of mods. I don't know if you can tell, but and let me get chat up on my phone here. Okay. Let me pull this up here. I'm new to streaming, so please bear with me. Relatively new. I did used to stream my artwork, but it didn't go that well. So here we go. So we're doing this scenario because I ran a random number generator a couple minutes ago. So this is the idea here, and we're just gonna do strive to survive with Randy, and we're doing commitment mode because the idea here is we stick to it. And anomaly settings, I like the ambient better for anomaly personally. I have all the DLC, but I haven't actually had a chance to play or use a lot of it, to be honest. All right, and I have some people might say that I have some pretty silly mods where I have the Rimworld of Magic and the Naruto mod together. But I think that's gonna make for more entertaining artwork when it comes down to it. So we're gonna select a random site here, which is a temperate forest with a year-round growing period and is flat. Okay, that's not too bad. I expected worse. Alright, so we're gonna... I feel like the etiology system makes things a lot more complicated, so I'm gonna move on to the next one here. So ideally, I would like to stick to one of the pre-generated characters here. So let's see what we got here. So we have Yukiko, the corporate drone, who is 75. I don't think she'd be a good choice, just looking at her. A body purist who is a snob and a tycoon. She can't shoot, so she can't be the one we go with. Diane, the wimp propagandist. I am I'm not getting great roles here. Ryan, the kind kleptomaniac ninja. It's gonna be redundant because we have the Naruto mod, but sometimes with modding things get a little bit silly. The nimble Slav animal lover. Ian, okay. Okay, we have Howard Maddox, Dispose Royalty. He is an iron-willed undergrounder who is also an ecologist. Okay, I like him. I think he's probably lean towards him to be honest. Clumsy mountain lover, quick sleeper. Okay. All right, we're gonna go with Howard here, and then we start. Alright, and we started off with a, okay, we started off with a, husky, which is, actually pretty nice. Normally I'm not a fan of starting with the, animal, but we need to get all this stuff ready, get our food set up. Howard, how are you at construction? Okay. I'm playing this on my desktop. I normally play on my laptop, so I pulled up a tutorial. So equip that charge rifle. Alright. So we were lucky enough to land right on top of a fertile field, which is nice. Is this an ocean? Some kind of deep water. Okay. Alright, Howard, how are you at construction? Serviceable. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. We have some steel here, and then a lumber there. So we're gonna tell Howard here to make a storehouse for his stuff. Yeah. And I know I might not get many people voting on this, but I really felt like commissioning some artists, and this felt like a good way to do it. Yeah, I thought maybe the viewers of my channel would enjoy it. So, all right, there we go. So he's getting everything set up there. And we'll build out that corner. I don't think we strictly have to, but it makes me feel better. All right, and then zone that for storage. And then have him start hauling. How's your medical level? Okay, not that great, but it could be worse. Alright, so have him install that ore there. Alright, so things could be worse. Wait, hang on. Interface. There we go. Now we're back to normal units. Alright, so he's getting the steel. And then probably get him to plant some rice here soon. Luckily that is his true calling. He is a good rice planter. Zones. Alright. Let's see, zone this for rice. So we can get some food production going. Can probably stand to expand that storeroom here soon. But I feel like we should at least get some stuff planted before we do that, considering that's his main skill. But you know, the growing season is all year here, so it's not really that pressing like it is when it's not growing season all year. Oh, he's swimming. Let's see. So, he can't shoot for beans, though, is the problem. Let's see. So, uh, okay. So that's set up a horseshoe thing, so we can get him at least started on training his shooting. Because he has a shooting of 1, and that is just not going to cut it, man. Yeah. So far he is in the lead to get artwork though. He is definitely chat's favorite colonist. He's the only colonist, but he is their favorite. Alright. So he's getting that planted. Okay. I say we expand that storage room to hold a potential rice harvest. How's your construction, Howard? How far away from me? So you can't do intellectual, so we can't really research anything. So researching like geothermal or something like that is a little bit out of the question. Speaking of, do we have any geysers around here? Yeah, there's one down there. There's one over there. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna need a another researcher at some point here. And okay, so why does that disable researching? I don't get it. All right, so he can't research. We're gonna need somebody else to do it. All right. We need to get him we need to get Howard a cave to dwell in. How's your mining skill, Howard? It's okay. Okay. So far, things seem okay. All right. So expand the room here. How much does this actually build up shooting your shooting skill? Looks like that's gonna be pretty slow. Alright. Alright, that storage room has been expanded. A squirrel self-tamed, huh? I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that squirrel's gonna be a liability. Whoa, 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 hang on. Yeah, we cannot let crows eat our food. Uh-oh. That's rough. Man, a cold snap right away. Okay. Can let's start harvesting some berries. And let's see. Let's get a butcher spot. Yeah, I know, but we're just starting out. Okay. Yeah, so the rice harvest isn't working out the way I wanted it to. So, let's, alright, Howard, let's go hunt a llama. Hang on, actually, we need a, let's get you a house, Howard, so you can sleep and then, have a place to sleep and then a place to cook up the llamas that you're gonna go hunting. How's your animal skill? 6? Okay. He should be okay to fish if he has to. I have a mod that enables fishing, by the way. Okay, how bad is this hypothermia? Yeah, you're gonna need a fire here soon, buddy. Oh boy, he lost a toe to frostbite. Let's not break out the medicine for this one yet. Well, this might be a short stream if Howard freezes to death here. He better if you get in the tent, will you be protected? Oh no, you know you won't. Oh. Yeah, so we are going to make a campfire in the storage room. Before he goes unconscious. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, I think he froze to death. He had one work left on the campfire. Yeah, this is the risk you take when when you do the solo explorer. Is the cold snap willing to end here soon? You know, I really envisioned this being a shorter or a longer endeavor. But yeah, that's it. I guess next time I'll do a stream and we'll start over fresh. That was awkward.